I see teachers talking less and students talking more. I see kids explaining their thinking much more regularly. That might be in terms of them coming to the document camera or in front of the room and demonstrating, or even just in think, pair, shares. That's something that we really focused on, was think, pair, shares in the classroom. And I've been pleasantly surprised with how that's filtering into our other content areas. In writing, I'm watching teachers do that as well, because it's such a great technique. You know, turn to your neighbor and talk about this, and it gets everybody engaged. Much higher levels of thinking and questioning going on. So a teacher's up there talking, and even if they don't ask a divergent question, they always follow up with, how did you know that? Or why do you think that? I also feel one of the strengths of Bridges is the ability to differentiate. Especially those kids at the high end, it was sometimes hard to challenge them, and it's not nearly as hard in Bridges because there's always another way to solve the problem. I've learned a lot just sitting in those classes and watching how kids come to a concept. And it's been fascinating to go in repeatedly into classes and see how kids develop an understanding of a formula. It's been refreshing to see that confidence in our teachers that they can move forward. I think it's been interesting to see the confidence in the students as well, because they come in and they know that they can solve a problem if they'll work through it long enough. It's a lot more fun to teach. And it's a lot more fun for the students to be involved in. I have kids saying, we love math. And I've been in some classes and the teacher goes to pack up and says, okay, we're going to transition to this. And you hear some groans like, oh no, or can't we keep going? Which, you know, that hasn't been my experience in a math program in the past. I've said repeatedly myself to parents as well as staff is, I wish I had had this math program when I was a kid.